What up, guys? It's your boy One Vet Fishing, and we up in here in the lab. Me and my boy, he over there snacking. He got him a little snack. He chilling. Me and my little fishing partner, that's Maverick, in here watching some wicked tuna. But anyway, today, what I'm gonna show y'all today is the Feel Free lure, 13 and a half, and the pedals just came out for this mothership. That's what I call it, the mothership. Had to clean up the garage a little bit, had to get some things out the way, and bought these little cheap things right here from like Rad Sports or something like that off of Amazon. They were nothing but like 19 bucks. You see where I kind of missed the damn stud right there, but it's all good. But anyway, it holds up. Also, I built this. Found this wood at some construction sites and went and bought these little hooks or whatever from Lowe's. $1.19 a piece to hang up all my rods, and put a couple screws in the wall, PVC pipe. Got my net, crab net, pier net, kayak net, and this thing here is amazing. I love this thing. This right here, this torpedo bait bucket. Everybody should have one of these. That thing is great. It keeps you from having that live well with the buying batteries and all that, which I have one. I built my own live well out of this cooler, this red cooler right here. So I got some Velcro to hold it down. A couple things I did, my fishing shoes and the lure seat and some stuff from Bass Pro, the candy shop. That's what I call it, the candy shop. Seat, vest, and everything else packed up, and anchor. I actually got to get an anchor trolley on this thing, because trying to toss that thing over and tie it up becoming hell. And I don't know how everybody else put theirs on their truck, but I use a truck bed extender that I bought from Harbor Freight, like 40 bucks. It was on sale or something like that. Anyway, down here I got the Yak Attack Black Pack with the 3 rod holders, and I advise in the state of Texas, I live out here in Houston. In Houston, everybody should have a bump board, some kind of measuring device. You do not want to get stopped by those game wardens out here. They will make you pay every dime for it. But anyway, I wrote on mine with just a little marker, Texas saltwater limits, and it has all my limits: black drum, flounder, speckled trout, sheephead, red drum. The limits, what's the big and what's the most they can get before you have to put a tag on, especially those redfish and stuff like that. So this thing's amazing. I actually got to buy the little thing so I can connect it to the Yak Attack Black Pack. But anyway, overall, it's a great kayak, man. I love this kayak, but man, it is a beast to paddle. It is a beast. I mean, I fit comfortably, whatever. Yeah, that word. I can't say it. I'm Louisiana, man. My accent a little different. My words a little funny. But I fit comfortably on this thing. Very comfortable. And it's very stable, little 13 and a half, and man, I carry 3 rods, and I usually keep some tackle in here. I'm actually about to turn this into a cooler. This is where the pedals going, so the pod gonna have to go. That's why I went on ahead and got the Yak Attack Black Pack, and I got to add a couple more things on here to hold my pliers and stuff like that, so I can get the hooks out their mouth. And even my little homie right here, he like to go. He got his little life jacket, got to keep him safe, but hell, he a professional swimmer. Hell, you ain't got to put this on him. He diving in the water regardless. That's just what he do. He a bigger mix, so that's just in his blood. Look, see the little leg popped up. That's what he do. That's what he like to do. And yeah, man, just ready for this fishing season to start, man. I'm gonna have all type of videos for y'all boys, man. I We barbecue, me and my people them, me and my cousin them out here with a smoke box, old smoky, propane, another grill right there, my brother little grill, and we do everything, man, from crawfish boils to everything, man. Fish fry up there, all that oil is fryer behind that, all type of stuff, man. And this is when I really first started out fishing right here. I bought this cart right here. And this cart did me justice. It really helped because me and my boy we was carrying everything to that pier out there in Galveston. It was brutal. Then we ended up investing in the cart, and it was the best thing smoking. But anyway, that white freeze over there, it got redfish in it. That's what we do. Hold it down, and man, I'm just ready for the spring season to kick off and everything. And these are my work stands, my kayak work stands. When I'm adding or just coming back, washing it and cleaning it off, I sit it up on these stands and clean the table and stuff like that, man. And man, it's just been good to me. But if you're gonna fish, one thing I learned, man, and I want to give a shout out to that boy Hard Hitter, Dirty South, my boy Manny Flo, and those guys right there, man, they taught me a whole lot about kayak fishing, man, because I really just started this. Like, I bought this kayak in 2016, so this 2016 model. I mean, ain't nothing changed from 16 to 17, 18. It's still the same kayak, nothing's changed, nothing's different. But man, they showed me so much different stuff that I didn't know about this thing and the different rules and regulations. So Hard Hitter, he really put me on these little lights. Go get you some of these lights right here. These things are amazing. When I put this thing on the back of my truck, I got these lights on at nighttime. That one need more batteries, but red on the left, green on the right. And then I also have another at nighttime right here. You also want to get you one of these. They offer Amazon, cheap, a little light. You just like that. I got one for the front somewhere. One that go on the front that twists on. There's no screwing needed. No screwing needed. And I put one right here. I gotta find that one. I think it might be in my truck under my seat somewhere. But yeah, this thing here is no screwing. It has a little bump on it or whatever just to suction to it. And I usually put it right here, and that's where it go. Right there, and it does well, man. You got to be careful at nighttime, man, because we actually had an incident, me and Hitter, when I rented a kayak from ACK and some clowns out there on the boat. You know, they ain't got no type of, some of them don't. Some of them ain't got no type of respect for kayaking, so I don't know what that's about, but anyway. But yeah, man, that's what I do, man. That's my hobby, man. I ain't got no other hobbies. Maybe sit in here and watch Wicked Tuna or some of my fish shows, or man, I might play a little basketball here and there, but not too much. But this is my pride and joy right here. This is it right here. So yeah, I just been really rearranging the garage and getting everything together, get a storage building, and take all this mess up out of here. And this is gonna be my whole fishing wall, so just different fishing stuff like pictures and stuff going up there and catches that I caught on pictures and stuff like that. And you can see I got my marine stuff up there. You know, I served in the United States Marine Corps, so you know, hoorah to my brothers out there. That's Marines, fellow Marines, and just fellow servicemen. Thank y'all for y'all service. And yeah, man, just can't wait to fish season. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Maverick? Say we just can't wait. We just can't wait, Papa. Huh? Yeah, see, he ready to go already. He ready to go. And man, also, y'all need to invest in one of these. Get y'all a light. Get y'all a headlight, man. This thing cheap. Amazon, NO Gear. Great thing. This is my second one. I actually flipped in this kayak doing something real dumb, which I shouldn't have never done, and that was a lesson. That was a real lesson. But this thing is hard to flip. I stand up and fish on it. I turn around and fish on it. I walk in the back and fish on it. I walk on the front of it and fish on it. But I was being dumb, trying to reach out into the water and grab something while the current pushing me away from it. I'm trying to hold on to it, knowing it's too heavy. It's too even heavy to even pull it. I don't know what made my mind do that, but the kayak didn't flip. I ended up flipping about the kayak. I actually just got my GoPro back from a company in California to fix it because the salt water ate it all up, and my light like this got ate up, and all type of stuff just got lost, man. Lost all my shrimp and all that stuff. So yeah, like, so now I just really been on the plastic type thing, man. But like, I'm really trying to get on this bass fishing. I'm trying to see how to, not really a bass fishing, not really a freshwater fisherman. If anything, is catfish. But anybody got any tips, ideas, or something like that to throw at me for bass fishing? We got a lake in my neighborhood, man, and them bass be jumping huge. I see a lot of people catch like a lot of crappie and stuff like that. I done caught a catfish out of there, of course, but like bass, that's really what I really want to try. So I'm looking really forward for some trips to like Lake Conroe, Sam Rayburn. I got a homeboy live in Lufkin. That was in the Marine Corps where he always go there. He always talk about that place. So I'm looking forward to going there this year, and man, just fishing and just enjoying life, man. That's it. That's it. Look at him. He like a kid. He want to go in and out the house.